welcome back, guys. And yeah, we're just finishing off side quests as usual before we do the main one. I don't think we have many left actually. Everyone wants him to die, but why? Myself and Leah are the only people who do not want to kill him. We're the only ones who don't want him dead.
I'm disgusted by the both.
That the circle
everyone,
was supposed to help
seriously,
me, but they
everyone
lied.
in my team wants him
concerned.
to die.
I didn't want to
Well,
hurt
Anders,
them.
I think he does as well. Anders
Coward.
wants to.
I can't stop. I've tried.
First smart thing he's said. Give him what he wants.
Just tell my father I'm sorry.
If some people...
15 for doing that with Isabella. I need that.
I'm with you.
Oh, but you lot are getting me in so much trouble. Oh my god, I can't believe I killed him. I've never killed him before. I've always saved him. Oh, what have you lot made me do?
You saved her. My little girl. I didn't dare hope... Did you find that monster? Is he dead?
He won't harm Leah or anyone else. Ever again.
I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, Sarah.
See, I didn't want to kill him. I've never killed him before.
I feel just as bad for those knife ears as the next man.
Don't call them
But
knife ears
ignoring
then.
the magistrate's direct orders, that's madness.
If you feel as bad, don't call them knife ears. Oh, I've never killed him before. I am in so much trouble, haven't I? Oh, I only did that because of you lot. You made me do it. You kept giving me rivalry when I saved him. I only killed him because you lot wanted him dead. I didn't want to kill him and neither did Leah. He's insane. He needs help, not killing. Oh, I'm in a lot of trouble, aren't I? What's going to happen to me? I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. I've never killed him before. This is the first time I've ever killed him. Oh, I don't like it.
How do you do that? Do what, kitten?
You sort of swagger when you walk. I've been trying, but I trip over my own feet when I do it.
You just strut. It's not something you practice.
How do I learn it then?
It comes to you. Usually at night. It's like a lover, or maybe a burglar. Either it ravishes you, or runs off with all your jewelry. And you have to run it down and stab it in the heart. And that metaphor got a bit away from me, didn't it?
I was just thinking that.
I think it did, but it was certainly exciting.
Oh. Those two are funny. But yeah, you lot can come with me and see how much trouble you've gotten me into. Literally, just about everyone disapproves if I save him. Why? He's mentally ill and needs help, not killing. I'm in so much trouble. I am in so much trouble. I don't want to talk to him. Oh.
You dare show your face to me again. If you oppose me, you will leave my city and never.
See how much trouble you've gotten me into, guys? He's going to have me killed, isn't he? I've never killed his son before. I don't know what I've gotten myself into. Guys! Oh. I'm not looking forward to what's coming up. To what he's going to do to me in future now.
Andraste be my witness, woman.
Hey.
I will have the truth from you now.
Look at this!
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now.
Don't you lay another hand on that boy.
This is Templar business, stranger.
You have struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me!
Maker preserve us.
Well, Cullen, you did ask for it.
How about you?
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
You shouldn't have been out here alone with him.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmot was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells. I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
Do you know what happened to Wilmot while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmot has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmot might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
I've got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded.
Trust and leniency? Is that what you call it?
I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Uldred. He was an idiot, though. Oh, yeah, and Anders went to that same circle, didn't he? So, you two went to the same place. But Anders got out after one of his many escape attempts, I guess.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where Karen is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
I'll speak with them. You never know how much you can learn from pillow talk.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Do men find you intimidating? What about Wesley? Did he?
Isabella.
What? Too soon?
Too soon, too personal, too... everything coming from you.
Oh, sore spot.
If you don't shut up, I'll give you a sore spot.
Oh, Isabella, I wouldn't even go there with her if I were you. Do you have a death wish?
You everything on the list.
First
I'll get to work
does not
immediately.
wish me to sell merchandise.
Here is the
He
reward
says
I
am
promised.
Too honest.
Do you need something, honey?
You don't work here, do you? With the customers?
You're no prize yourself, sweetheart.
Oh,
Is there something you want?
I didn't mean it like that. That really came out wrong.
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
I wouldn't actually mind hearing, but you won't tell me, will you?
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position,
Okay,
I think you have what you need.
got the hint.
You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
2 meads and a dwarven ale.
Cora and Catriona are being horrible to you. You have such pretty hair. What a lovely colour.
Other children used to laugh at me for having ginger hair.
Really? Oh, I bet you were cute. Did you have pigtails?
Sometimes.
How precious. Little Aveline running around the village with her flaming orange pigtails streaming behind her. And little boys all scattering and screaming for mercy as she approached.
Shut up, whore.
Oh, that's a bit below the belt, don't you think? Pun not intended, but that was harsh, Aveline. I get the feeling that those two don't quite like each other.
Iduna, right? Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
I know he saw you frequently.
With a body like mine, men rarely have time to give me their names. They're too busy doing other things. Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
Hawk, go easy on this lovely creature.
What?
You should listen to your friend.
No! Varric, what's going on with you?
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
Yes. But certainly there's no harm mixing a little business and pleasure.
Varric. No.
I'm here on business. Karen. Wilmot.
Answer one of my questions first. Who told you about little old me?
Forgot to explain. I had to change the party around because my last options ticked them off. They didn't approve of how I handle things, so I've switched the party around to see if that works better.
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
I will not be toyed with.
How did you... Oh, shit. Spare me, Messere.
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from... elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Messere. Please don't kill me.
You're going to answer all my questions. And if there's even a hint of magic?
Tirani put me here to send biddable Templar recruits to the Sanctuary. Three Spear Alley in the Undercity. I enchanted Wilmot and Keren weeks ago. But after they left these walls, I know not what came of them. Please, let me live. It's not my fault. It was all Tirani's idea.
Tell me about Tirani.
She put me up to this. She said we can recreate the ancient Imperium. That mages can rule again, not serve. She says the Templars cannot hold against us if we stand up and fight.
Those mages kill and torture each other on the street. We don't want that.
This base of yours. How many other mages are there? Any other defenses?
People go in and out all the time. Sometimes a handful, sometimes more. There are traps. Magical traps. There's a hidden switch at the front. It turns them off. That's all I know.
The Templars are coming for you. No more of your tricks.
Next stop, the Sanctuary. And some answers.
Good, see that? No dislikes this time. Anders and Isabella disliked that I didn't kill her. So that's why I switched my party.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
I've been busy. Yeah, I have.
That creature's den was horrifying enough. But a whole camp of them? The Viscount would do well to thread a lot of them back where they came from. Is this dwarven venture truly the only way? I hate to think of you going willingly into the Darkspawn's grasp. Is this...
Oh.
Keep it down, dog.
Archer.
All that noisy dog breath, day in, day out. Make him stop.
He doesn't sweat like we do. And it's stuffy in here. You could open a window.
There. Isn't that annoying? Ah, blight take you.
Okay, one, that was embarrassing to hear you pants like a dog. Two, you're a nasty piece of work. You literally just wished him dead, and you know what I just realised? The windows are always open because there's just a few spikes. There's no actual windows, there's just spikes at the top. Oh, this is a horrible hellhole house. Whatever, we'll get in out of here.
I heard Varric saying you were a Grey Warden.
I was.
I met a Warden once, back in Ferelden. Duncan, I think his name was. Very odd man.
Really?
He had a marvellous beard, though. I'd never seen one before. I thought a squirrel had grabbed him by the chin.
No way! I've never heard of that before. You met Duncan. Oh, I still miss Duncan. Oh, I liked him a lot. Oh, that is so weird. That's funny. As soon as she said she met Duncan, I went, oh, no way! See, even though I've played this game many times before, I still haven't heard all the conversations. And it's weird when I hear things like that. People I haven't heard or spoken to in ages are coming back. Or are being mentioned. I love it when they do that. It's great.
Mistress Hawke, Ariane tells me you sought a better path than the Circle for her son, Fainriel. I thought perhaps you would be willing to show mages a kindness once more.
Can I get the details before I agree?
There are a number of apostates hiding in those caverns.
We are not going to kill apostates for you.
No.
I was hoping you might speak to the group. Convince them to surrender peacefully before my fellow Templars arrive.
Who are these apostates? Where did they come from?
These are the mages of the former circle at Starkhaven. It burned to the ground, and their Templars sent for us to relocate the survivors. Unfortunately, they escaped on the journey. With their phylacteries burned, it has been nearly impossible to track them.
Do the other Templars intend to do worse than recapture the mages?
Sir Karas is a Knight Lieutenant of the Templars, a great crony of Meredith. Should he find apostates hiding from pursuit, Meredith will consider him justified in murdering the lot of them.
I would not like to see this become a massacre.
Thank you. Your compassion does you credit. These mages have shown they attack Templars on sight. You have a better chance than I to convince them they are better off alive in the Circle than free and dead. Sir Karas hunts them as well. If they have not surrendered by the time he arrives, this will be a bloodbath.
Looks like Anders approves. Crap, you know what I also just realised? I've brought Meryl, when actually, again, if I remember correctly, I need Anders more than I do Meryl. Sorry, not Anders, I need Varric more than I do Meryl. Varric actually helps me out of this at the end. If I remember that correctly, which means I'm going to have to switch the party again.
They've raised the bloody dead. They must be truly desperate.
Only one way for these mages now.
Please tell me we're not going to force these poor fools back into the Circle.
I don't want to either. But at the same time, they go around killing people. I can understand them wanting to be free. See, this is a difficult situation. I believe that mages should be free, but not all of them can be trusted. But that's the same with anyone, no matter what they are. Before anyone else.
Maker's blessing. I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb. Are you with the Templars? Please, I need to go back to the Circle. I never wanted to get involved in this. Not when he started making those things.
Who is he?
Decimus. It was his decision. He kept saying the Templars would label us blood mages if we fled. Why not use it if it's our best tool? He slit his wrist, and the magic, it rose from the blood and woke the skeletons in the cave. I ran. Decimus is wrong. Blood magic is a work of evil, not just a power the Templars keep from us for spite.
Decimus is the leader of these mages.
He's crazy. He said with our phylacteries gone, no one could find us. We would be free. I think maybe he set the fire. There must be a demon working through him. No normal man would profane the dead like this.
The Templar Thrask is waiting outside. Surrender to him and you won't be hurt.
I surrender. Take me to the Templars. I don't want anything to do with this blood magic. The rest of them, they're still following Decimus. He's gone mad. I think he'd kill us all just to take the Templars down.
They're here! The Templars have come to take us back to the Circle!
Decimus, no! Stay your hand! These are no Templars!
What do I care what shield they carry? If they challenge us, the dead themselves will meet the call.
You killed him! Oh, Decimus. You should have listened to me, love. I saw what you are. How could you murder one of your own just for daring to defy the Templars?
Think he brought those skeletons to life to serve me tea?
I warned him. I told him once he marked himself as a blood mage, that was all anyone would see.
She won't admit it, but it's obvious she's just as corrupted.
I swear to you, I have had no truck with demons. Please, we only want our freedom. Without your help, the Templars will execute us all for Decimus's crimes.
If not in the Circle, how do you intend to live?
I hear there are places, outside the Free Marches, where the Templars are not so vigilant.
I would never turn a fellow mage over to the Templars.
Then we must first throw off pursuit. There is a Templar who followed us. You must have met him when you entered. Kill him, and we can get clear of Kirkwall before the Templars send more men.
Better the death of one Templar than so many innocents.
No, it's not.
They would have us kill a man for doing the just work of a Templar.
Will you buy us time to flee Kirkwall?
No, I'm not going to kill him. He's trying to save you.
Leave it to me. By the time I'm done, these Templars will swear that the sky is green.
Your confidence almost makes me believe you. But I spent 2 weeks traveling with these Templars. They strike first and think after. They are far easier to kill than to fool.
I'm not doing it. I am not. I'm not going to kill him. He's a good Templar. He's one of the few who doesn't want to go around killing mages for no reason. I would have thought she'd want more like him as well.
Are you trying to tell me this boy is all that's left of the apostates?
I ran away when they began to use blood magic, sir.
They are not in the caverns, Sir Karas. I have thoroughly explored.
Who is this?
Tell him who we are.
What's the trouble, Sir Thrask? Did the Knight Commander forget to tell Sir Karas that Enchanter Hawk came from Ferelden to help her root out rebel mages?
Yes. Yes, I was just about to tell him.
We've completed our investigation of the mages in those caverns. There is no one left inside.
The apostates resorted to blood magic and ended up turning on each other.
Their leader fled the battlefield ahead of us. Bloody coward left his own people to die. I caught only a glimpse, but it looked like the back passages led out to the coast. I sent your men that way.
We can still catch up if we go around the caverns. That's the faster route.
The coast, you say? Men, fan out, search the shore. We will retrieve these corpses later. I will commend you to the Knight Commander, Enchanter Hawk. It is rare to see a mage cooperate with authorities.
Thank you, my friend.
I didn't think you could do it. Truly, you must be able to charm a miser out of his last coin. I did not think any of us would leave those caverns alive.
This is why I went back and got Varric.
It won't be an easy path, trying to live free as a mage.
But it will be my path. Please, accept my staff as a reward. It has the mark of Starkhaven on it. I dare not carry it now. It has served me well. Now, we must flee as far as we can before nightfall. Thank you, friend.
Lead the way.
You showed the boy Fainriel great mercy. He will live better among the Dalish than anywhere in Kirkwall. That Thrask seemed like a decent man.
I think he is as well.
For a Templar. You have been a good friend. Better than I deserve.
Outside the city, outside the rules. That's what they like to think. Outside the city, outside the rules. That's what they like to think.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Hawk. It was Hawk, right? From the streets. You took the Kunari from the city? Without incident?
You know what we faced.
Mind your tongue, Ferelden.
Please, do speak your mind.
The bodies of the mages Karatam led right to us. Why?
You come back speaking their language and think to lecture me? If such a plot existed, if the Kunari had murdered you for trying to help their slave mage, then yes, someone might have found that useful. It would have cast doubt on appeasement. Perhaps your death would have been a tragic necessity. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. But all we have now are dead Kunari and the word of a sympathizer.
Your Katojan killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
If, perhaps, why dance around this lie? I'm standing right here.
If a member of the Chantry admitted instigation, I have no doubt it would result in more appeasement. But an accusation from a low-town thug? You are hardly that important. That's not an insult. It's why I chose you. Rest assured, excuses, real or imagined, are not for your benefit.
I have no allegiance to Kunari. You lost a potential ally.
Perhaps, but I will not risk these kinds of relationships again. Take your pay and be gone. I am new to this, I admit. But someone has to think of eternity. The peace will not last.
We'll be hearing from that one again.
I don't want to be hearing from that one again. I'll just finish these two main ones off.
If all the mages here have Iduna's power and will, this will be a difficult fight.
Whoa! Yeah, that was a nasty trap. She sounded like she really got hurt then. I'm guessing this is the Blood Mages welcoming to us. Thanks.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
Careful, Hawk. She may be an abomination.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
If you turn yourself in now, the Templars may spare your life.
The Templars! We will destroy their entire pathetic order. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we concede chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
The demons are using you. Fight them.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
Mother, the lights!
Yeah, give me a minute. I need to pick up all this stuff, then I'll help you out. Picking up items is more important at the moment. Your life isn't even in danger anymore, you're fine. I quickly changed Meryl for Anders.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me. But is it only Karen? It could be Karen +1. A very nasty +1 at that. The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
What do you remember about how you got here?
I was with a lady, and then things got fuzzy. Nightmares then. On fire for days. A demon laughing. The naked lady with her razor claws in my chest. I'd wake and hear screams. Maybe my own. I'm sorry. It's all a tangle in my head.
This option is why I switched Anders for Meryl, because he's the only one who can do this bit.
Any chance you can tell if Karen has an extra passenger?
Well, there's one sure way.
What was that about?
If there was a demon in there, it would have defended itself. Looks like he's clear.
Go ahead and leave, Karen. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
When you talk to Sir Cullen, maybe downplay the blood magic angle. We don't need the Templars cracking down even harder.
Blood mages have infiltrated your ranks. They've been implanting your recruits with demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
What happened to downplaying the blood magic bit?
Not all mages are like that.
True, not every mage gives in to temptation, but none are ever free of it. At any time, any mage could become a monster, from the lowest apprentice to the most seasoned enchanters. Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
Yes.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
That's it. Just weapons. Oh, come on, Cullen. You don't really think that. I hope.
There's fault on both sides. We must find a way to live in peace.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps mages need better education as to why the Chantry functions as it does. Perhaps they would not go against the will of Andraste herself. I will look into it. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
We conducted tests on Karen. He's not possessed. He can stay in the Order.
I hesitate to ask what methods you used that you are so certain.
Don't ask.
Still, you have done much for us by stopping these blood mages. I will heed your request. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
See, Cullen, you're a good guy.
The Knight Commander will not give up on finding the Starkhaven mages. She has ordered a dozen men to sweep the countryside.
Really? Sod her.
What am I, your servant? There's a letter for you on the desk.
You're just jealous because I'm more popular than you. Oh dear. My darling Carver, I miss you so much. When are you coming back to Ferelden? The Blight is over and the Darkspawn are gone. There's nothing to be afraid of. Not that you'd ever be afraid. Bravest man I've ever known. Of course. We're not going back to Lothering. I hear the land is poisoned or something. Father is raising money for a new farm in the Bannon. I don't know when that'll happen, but he's working very hard. We're living with my aunt in Denerim, so please send your letters there. Why haven't you been writing, Carver? Did you find another girl in the Free Marshes? Remember, no girl will ever do what I did to... Remember, no girl will ever do what I did for you behind Barlin's shed that time. You just think about that. What a charming girl. Bet she's a real catch. Write me soon. I love you, Peaches. And she sounds like a lovely girl, but she also sounds a bit too easy, really, to be honest. Okay, guys. Well, it's time for me to get off now. I've now completed every side quest. I'll just quickly double check that. Yeah, I'm not doing the premium quests yet, but all I have now is the main quest to do. I finished the last 2 main quests and all side quests and everything else. I now just have the main one, which is to start the expedition, which I should be able to do next time after I've done some shopping. And I bought some things, stocked up on potions and everything else I need to do to prepare before I leave. So yes, I'll do all that next time. I've now finally completed all side quests. It was so much. Every time I completed one, a couple more popped up. So it felt like it was never ending at one point. But finally it's done, it's finished, it's over and done with. So yes, if you've been watching, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!